Warnings from philosophy and history. Evil is not always loud. It doesn't come with fire or screams at the beginning. Sometimes it wears a calm face and speaks in reason. Philosopher Hannah Arendt once warned, "Evil is never radical. It is only extreme, but never has any depth. It is thought-defying, because thought tries to reach some depth, but evil can't be deep." Evil, in her eyes, is terrifying not because it's monstrous, but because it can be ordinary. It follows orders, it checks boxes, it smiles while doing harm, for good reasons. Gunther Anders said it even more directly. The true tragedy is that humans are capable of committing evil with good intentions. That is the danger. Not evil that knows itself, but evil that thinks it's doing the right thing.
Hoch, the face of educated evil. Alfred Hoche never pulled a trigger. He never stood at the gates of a concentration camp. But he did something far more dangerous. He gave words to the unspeakable. He gave logic to the idea that some lives are not worth living. Hoche was a respected psychiatrist, a man of science, a scholar. In his writings, he described certain people as human shells. He asked whether the state had the right to end lives that were pointless, burdensome, or mentally dead. He didn't shout. He reasoned. He didn't use bullets. He used books. And that is precisely why he became the intellectual blueprint for T4, the Nazi program that killed over 70,000 disabled and mentally ill people, all in the name of medical ethics and public good. In the end, Hoche died quietly. No apology, no reckoning. A man of knowledge, who never answered for what his ideas helped unleash. Why we must talk about Hoche today? Why bring up a man like Hoche today? Because his thinking never truly died. It returns. Whenever society begins to measure a person's worth by their productivity, whenever autonomy becomes a condition for value, whenever someone is seen as less than because they don't fit the mold of normal, it returns in boardrooms, in hospitals, in policies that ask, how much does this life cost? Is this person contributing enough? When we forget that life itself has value, independent of usefulness, independence, or intelligence, then anything can be justified. Anything. The path to atrocity doesn't start with hate. It starts with indifference, with cold logic, with someone saying, it's for the greater good. Alfred Hoche wrote ideas that others turned into gas chambers. He believed he was improving society, but history showed us, when knowledge forgets compassion and science forgets humanity, death often follows. So today, we remember not just what was done, but what was justified. Because that's how it all begins. If this story moved you, share it, comment your thoughts, and follow for the next part of Ideas That Kill.